And owner of Darker Than Blue Cafe. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Nice to see you. This is a new restaurant.
Relatively new. We've been open 4 years.
And so where are you guys located?
We're located at 3034 Greenmount Avenue in the heart of the beautiful Waverly District of Baltimore.
All right. And one of the things that you serve, catfish. This
catfish.
is a wonderful. So tell us a little bit about this dish, and we're going to actually put it together.
All right. Our catfish is it's a cornmeal battered catfish, and we love to put cornmeal over it because it gives that crunchy flavor and it kind of locks in the flavor. And we offer it with cheddar grits, and it's topped with a compound butter. And in our compound butter, we have some great things like a little bit of lime juice, a little bit of sherry, garlic, salt, pepper, and things of that nature. And it's drizzled right over the top.
All right. So the first thing you need to do, well, that's still cooking, is to show us how do we make the breading, because I think a lot of people kind of mess that up.
The breading is really simple. What you're going to do is you're going to take a little bit of cornmeal.
Any kind of cornmeal?
I like to use the fine cornmeal.
Mix in the house?
Not sweet. I don't think you know, even though my 4 food groups are sugar, salt, heavy cream and butter, but you don't want to do that. There
so
you
buy
go.
some cornmeal.
Buy some cornmeal, fine cornmeal.
Okay.
All right, and you want to put a little bit of salt and pepper in it. I like to use kosher salt and ground pepper. And then what you want to, I love using the Paul Perdone redfish seasoning for a lot of things that we do in the restaurant. So that's another wonderful,
I can get that in there?
And you can get that right at your grocery store. So it's a wonderful, little kick to it. Well, yeah, and some of us, it's a little costly too. And then we like to use a little dry parsley to put into it. Okay. And I'm going to put a little bit more cornmeal because you want to batter it really nicely.
Right.
And then we're going to mix that up a little bit there.
Okay.
All right. So there's your cornmeal batter for it. And this is what it's going to come out like, because you want to dredge it in there really nicely. You know what I mean? Okay. You want to coat it really nicely so that it comes out and it has a really nice.
And what's the key to that? Because you're not dipping in an egg first.
No. Well, the moisture from the catfish is going to bind to that cornmeal, and that's what's going to be your coating. That's how it's going to stick onto there. So that together, with the moisture, the texture of the fish, all is, makes a great combination.
Just kind of press it in there.
Yeah, that's it. You're just going to press it down.
All right, I'll let you go ahead and throw that in the pan.
All right.
And then you also serve this with a little bit of spinach. I know you're going to show us how to do that.
And we already have one in the pan that I already have going for you guys. I just breaded that one up. And we'll do some spinach for you guys right now, too. And our spinach is really a big seller in the restaurant. And all we do is use a little bit of olive oil, and we take a little bit of garlic and put in the pan and get that garlic going nice there, and get it nice and brown. Going up nicely.
People overcook spinach when they really don't need to.
Well, yeah, and with the spinach, this is all we want to do. This is it. This is it. And it's done. Yeah. And you're right. People tend to overcook it. And you just want to really wait until it wilts down just a little bit. And notice that nice caramelization on the garlic. So, and that's all you're really looking for right there.
Well, you finish it up. I'm going to let people know how they can get a copy of today's recipe. What they're going to do, you're going to log onto our website, WBALTV.com, click on food, or you can send us a self-addressed stamped envelope to Sunday Brunch, WBAL-TV, 3800 Hooper Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 21211. And you put that spinach right over some cheese grits, which we love. I mean, you make the grits and then you just put the cheese in there. And
yes, that's it. That's all you're doing.
What are you doing now?
Now we're making the compound butter. And in the compound butter, we like to put a little bit of oil in it because the oil has a higher smoke point. And then we want to add the flavor with whole butter. And you want to use whole butter because you have that whey and everything in it. So it's going to really add that flavor. Then you're going to jazz it up a little bit with your parsley. And I put a little bit of the Paul Perdone seasoning in there.
Okay, is whole butter what we get from the grocery store?
Yes, ma'am. Then you hit it with a little bit of lime juice.
Bam.
You'll hear it sizzle a little bit.
Did you say bam?
Yeah.
She said bam.
I was stepping away from the pan. Not the Tony pan, but the pan.
What a great combination. I have
delicious.
never seen cheese grits with that.
That's 20,000 calories.
So what?
Thank you. How about are you plating it up? What are we looking at this week?
No, I'd rather look at the food. It looks much better than the forecast.
Weather?
Yeah. But let's do it. 7-day forecast one more time. A mixture of clouds and a little bit of sunshine today. The temperature is going to make it up close to 67, which is a touch warmer than yesterday. We'll be in the 80s tomorrow, but look out for thunderstorms tomorrow night.
That looks delicious. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you. Thank you for your help.
All right, you're going to come back at 9 o'clock and you're going to make?
I'm going to make chicken and waffles, another Southern favorite.
Outstanding.
Don't miss it.
Thank you.
That's all our time for now. NBC's Today Show is next.
We'll see you at 8:25.
Bye-bye.
Follow breaking news and weather anytime at WBALTV.com. And stay connected with us on Facebook and Twitter.
Closed captioning of 11 News brought to you by Luna.
At Luna, the more you floor, the more you save. Call now for up to 70% off.
877-241 Luna.
This is a WBAL TV11 editorial from President and General Manager Dan Jarris.
She has been hailed as the First Lady of Education, a pioneer that has impacted the lives of millions of Marylanders. But on June 30th, Dr. Nancy Grasmick will step down as Superintendent of Maryland Schools. For nearly 50 years, Dr. Grasmick has made the business of education her business by beginning her career as a teacher for deaf children at William Bear School. For 20 years, she has held the state's top job and received unprecedented accolades as the first female state superintendent and the U.S.'s longest-serving appointed schools chief. With a laser-like focus on student achievement, particularly the early education years, school funding as well as teacher quality and parent involvement, Dr. Grasmick has guided our schools to national acclaim. Maryland schools have been recognized consistently as one of the highest-performing public school systems in the country.